Welcome back to the Media Guild. My name's Chris,
I'm Emma.
and we're back today to watch episode 3 of Welcome to Derry.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing at me, Emma?
No, I'm laughing at myself.
These moments add character to the Media Guild, I feel.
Oh yeah, they add something. That's
They add.
That's right.
But yeah, folks, welcome back. We're excited for episode 3. We actually only recorded episode 1 and 2 yesterday. That's how excited we are to get through more of this content. I really enjoy where we're up to so far. We've seen a little bit of the past. We've seen some characters sort of name dropped in there. I don't really know how some of them fit in. So we've seen the Hanlons.
Yeah.
I think they're obviously either father or grandfather.
Yeah, I'm
Mike
not quite sure on how far back like ages would be yet.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if like moving forward we'll find that
get
out
a little bit more. Yeah, episode 1 was a nice easy start, and episode 2 continued with some horrific scenes.
Wait, it was a nice easy start. I'm sorry, are you watching the same show? What the hell? What about that was easy to you? The mass murder, the gore, the demon baby? I don't know.
Totally normal for Derry, if you ask me. I enjoyed it. It's rare that something horror really makes me shiver these days, and yesterday I got that feeling. So definitely excited for more and to see where the story goes. Thank you for, as always, liking, subscribing if you could do that with the video, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified. This will be I
hate that I ever did that.
No,
it looks really weird. Well,
it does when you do it slow. No bell rings like that. Like, ming bong. Just making it worse.
As if it could get worse over here.
As if it could get any worse. But I don't think we've got too much to say other than that, have we? Other than let's get stuck right in.
1908. Okay. We've really jumped now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Don't.
No.
Yeah, this just screams clown territory.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, boy.
No.
Nope.
Come closer. Come on. Come closer. Yeah. That's right.
Has he got no eyes?
No.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
How do you see it?
Oh, that's the title.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Oh, a slingshot. Oh, that's not a statue.
I thought it was a teddy or something. It was, yeah. Is that a bat?
A horn.
Damn fair cleaned me out. Get us some water.
Sense.
Oh.
Is that a slingshot?
Gonna trade it. Oh.
God, this is going to end so badly.
Please. I was going to say, please don't get eaten. I'm so afraid to get attached to anybody now after episode 1. Playing in the country.
Oh. No. See, no, see.
They're just woods.
Oh, no.
What?
Behind the tree. No.
Oh man, I was taking in nature.
No.
Why did you have to point out the horrible?
No.
Oh, is it the guy from the fair?
Yeah, it was...
Oh,
Yeah. No, you fucking... No, okay.
Cheap,
Let me
yeah.
put my coffee down. In case I start throwing it around. Oh no, it's going to be behind that tree you're behind.
Don't hide near a tree after you've just seen what it does.
Run now, away. I'm on edge. It's going to be right there. Oh my god, he's fast.
Oh my god.
blood going. My God.
Oh. Jesus.
Oh, it's the girl.
Oh.
Run, come on!
Oh, it's it.
Yeah. The old
As if I was
floaty
in any
blood.
doubt.
The old floaty blood.
Oh, yeah.
If she dies for you, mate, I swear.
Gentle, happy music.
I need to let my dog out the room because he's literally like hiding in a corner because I'm terrifying him.
Where is she now?
Lily forged quite the bond last summer with the head of our housekeeping staff. She wanted to say goodbye before she left.
Oh, we're getting out. Okay.
Oh.
Most people, well, they only believe what they can see.
It's nice that she's had someone comforting when she's been in here.
With their own eyes.
Okay. How long has it been then since the last episode?
Well, I don't know.
I'm more of an embassy goes man.
Not too popular this side of the pond. I think I had you pegged as a Pall Mall man. Where were you the night of the murder, Hank?
I told you I was home.
Then why do I have an eyewitness puts you on Jackson Street at 11:30?
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems pretty convenient.
So, we went out there, have a look around, and found this at the scene.
To be fair, doesn't he work there? So like,
You know what they do to kitty killers in
Yeah.
Shawshank?
I didn't do nothing to those kids, and I wasn't nowhere near that theater.
Then where were you?
Well, what else is he meant to say if that's the truth?
also, why would he do that to his daughter? Why would he put her through that? But he literally works at the movie theater, so his
At least
pack
we
of
got the
cigarettes could have been
memories.
there from any point.
I didn't do this!
Yeah.
I didn't do this!
This poor man.
Yeah, so this is Ronnie.
Yeah, his daughter, yeah.
Ro-
Yeah, I
Ronnie
remember her
Grogan,
name.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, and the dad's Hank Grogan.
Right, okay.
Can you imagine? Your dad turns out to be a psycho killer. I mean, they must have evidence if they arrested him, right? This is America. You can't just throw people in jail for nothing.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Sweet innocent child.
Sweet summer child, yeah.
They sent me back to Juniper Hill. Now everyone thinks I'm still crazy, or I don't know, even more crazy. So even if I tell them the truth, no one's gonna believe it. It won't matter what we tell them unless we can show them proof.
Oh no.
How are we supposed to get proof?
Hmm.
The logic is solid.
And I don't know how to develop a roll of film. Do you? No, but there must be someone we know who can.
Ah, science boy.
But that car had to give off something for Hallorann to be able to find it.
It's part of the 1935 cycle, Bradley Gang Massacre.
You were right.
Eyewitness reports at the time suggest sightings of the entity in one of its forms.
So they do have a knowledge of it.
We need to get him closer to the target.
Oh, okay, I'll go use him as bait.
Oh.
Right on top of it if possible.
On top of it.
I'm sure the Hallorann guy is going to be happy about this.
Yeah.
Hallorann is the key to this whole operation. If something should happen to him.
We have Major Hanlon to look after him now.
Well, with all due respect, sir, how do we know Hallorann will do any better out in the field?
Maybe he just needs a little something extra to guide him.
What do you have in that drawer?
Something that put its mark on that thing. A long time ago.
Want to know how they know all this?
I don't understand what's happening.
I thought you were supposed to have special privileges. So what? Can't you get us a little upgrade? Hallorann, start.
He looks worried.
Yeah. Oh.
What? Oh, that's why we had the flashback. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
So they got back out of the woods.
Why can't it leave the woods? Can you keep a secret?
Yes, tell us.
Mm-hmm.
It's her from the antique shop. Oh my god.
I don't know what they think they're...
Ah, so these were the guys that were watching them.
Their streets.
Oh, dig.
The car they dug up.
They're digging on their land.
It was Al Bradley's.
Hallorann!
Get back out.
Human compass? Look at this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Oh no. Is he...
No.
Is he in the sewer?
What the hell? What's that? Oh, it's... Oh man, I love the continuity they've got in this show. Already a couple episodes in.
Oh no.
Gonna play.
No, not the slow moving. Please. I don't want it.
Or something. You fucker! Sorry. Gotta stop swearing.
You.
Oh, so it's asking him. Oh, the kids.
Oh.
It's showing him where it is though.
Yeah.
He's coming, Dickie. Get out of here.
So it is him, right?
Yeah, it must be.
The guy said him and his grandma used to talk to each other.
Yeah.
It must be him.
It must be.
So he survives this. Okay. Oh no, that's not good.
Hallorann! Step back, Hallorann!
Save him!
Jesus.
Oh,
Right, okay,
interesting.
again, for reasons I won't disclose, that fits with Dr. Sleep really well.
Kind of hard to find a place to blow off steam. If you could see fit to find us some place that maybe don't rain in on our heads.
Interesting.
Yeah, they need him.
It wasn't supposed to see us. It wasn't supposed to know. I got a feeling we keep on like we're doing something bad's coming.
Now you've opened the can now, mate. Worms everywhere.
Develop film. I mean, the way you talked about that stink bomb, thought maybe you knew what type of chemicals you needed in a dark room.
Come on, tell them.
Do you believe her?
I believe she believes it. But when she asked me, it's like my mind just went blank.
Love will do that to you.
Love will do that to
I
you.
love how it's like, wait, no, what?
Love can make you do some crazy things, pal. Like climb a balcony or write a poem on the inside of your shoe so no one finds out about it.
You're a little
Turn out your
hopeless
shoes.
romantic already at his age. God damn, he's in
Yeah.
for a rough ride as he gets older.
Yeah.
What do you have for a nickel?
Francis, shut
He's
up.
the little boy!
Oh!
Doesn't seem possible.
He was, oh, but that's why he knows about it.
It doesn't.
Before I got here, I didn't remember you at all.
Because you forget it all when you leave.
Mm.
What are you doing out there, Francis?
She said at that meeting we'll write a letter to the
Soils?
government.
Trying to
Soil
figure out where to lay
surveys.
pipe to bring
Sure.
in water from the Kentucky. You can show us exactly what areas to stay away from.
Mm-hmm.
I know it might not mean
You
much
mean
coming
what
from a man
areas to
my
look in?
position, but you can trust me.
She doesn't even know you. You're 12.
The right question would be, what in the hell is it?
Yeah.
It's an Orixá.
Oh, it's one of the
You know,
planes.
an evil spirit.
I used to love them. My dad
Same.
used to buy them for me.
Well, I don't know for sure, but my tío was a bawalao, a Santeria priest. He told me whenever someone watched on him, he'd conjure this Orixá and send it after them. And the really mean ones always took form of their dead ancestors.
Okay.
And he was able to just conjure them?
Yeah, but he had to go to a cemetery, light candles.
No.
So where's your son at tonight?
You'll meet him sometime.
Why did that concern him so much?
I don't know, he's acting, he's looking weird.
Oh, we're in a cemetery, great.
Don't
This,
waste
yes,
film.
is going
We
to
need
go on.
every picture we can get.
I love the old cube flashes, they're so cool looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he regrets this already, you can tell. He's
He's
got
like, why
that
did
look
I
of...
open my big mouth?
Should we
Exactly.
start?
Yeah, sure.
What's he thinking?
I never told you we had a son.
Oh.
Must have heard it from someone on base.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't.
Do you know his nickname as well? Dark.
Dark, yeah.
It's like seeing things without seeing things. Yeah, I know. Sound crazy, right?
The place I grew up, everybody knew someone who knew someone that was like that.
Yeah.
Just before.
You didn't shut him
asked me about
down.
my son. I felt something. Yeah, somewhere in the back of my brain. Can't describe it really, other than it's the strangest goddamn thing I've ever felt in my whole life. And I've only felt it one other time. The night I was attacked.
Yeah, I was going to say the night you got attacked.
You were there.
It was in his head.
But I know what I felt.
Do you think? Oh man.
I've seen what men think about when they're facing death. They think about their families. They think about their regrets. For you, gun to your head, finger on the trigger. You were analyzing, collecting information. It's like the part of your brain that's supposed to be afraid, it's not even there.
It's not.
So you were not the kind of fella I'm likely to fuck with.
Okay. This is a bad idea. Can we just stop this?
His name's Rich. There you go. Look.
Rich, right. Thank you.
Feels like we should be facing away from each other to see out, right?
Yeah, that's what my uncle said to do.
No.
I don't. I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate this.
This is so messed up.
We're leaving.
It was messed up to begin with.
Yeah, I'm glad this is not right.
Jumbo? Come on,
Yeah.
monsters, ghosts, it's all mumbo jumbo.
Oh God.
I bet. You know, in these scenarios, what's worse than doing it right? Doing it wrong.
No.
Oh, I don't like that angle.
No.
You okay?
The fog is.
I don't want to talk about it.
I do not like that at
I
all.
don't. What's she looking at? What's happening? He's done something stupid, that's what's happening.
Yep. Boys. Wait. Is that the kid? Oh. Teddy. That was his name. Yeah.
No! Oh.
There's the evidence. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the little
Okay, these ghosts are like less scary to me, that's fine.
Yeah.
The floating along is very, giving me goosebumps. Feeling, oh, it's like on him. That's the little girl, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
This poor cameras. Never
That chin was
surviving.
familiar.
I see it!
Can someone shove it in a pocket or something? Oh, this camera!
Where's Will? He was just right behind me.
Yeah, but he was on his feet. He wasn't on his bike.
Yeah.
Something's coming out of that crypt, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, the run past. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
like
a smart
that.
sciencey one. He's probably not trying to move either. That's too dark.
No, don't go to... Oh, Will, please.
Told you he's smart. He wants to know.
That's not smart. It went to the right. No, you fucking bastard! Sorry.
Not needed. Oh.
He's going to be okay. He'll come down on the bike, right, with the camera.
Yeah.
Or is it not him? Okay.
Come on!
Okay.
He believes now.
This is giving me pure flashbacks to the Ghostbusters 2 spooky room.
Teddy.
Oh.
I did it.
Oh wait, you can see the
actually did
ghost.
it. Oh my God.
No.
Susie.
Okay, so the ghosts are showing up.
It's the picture I took in the crypt.
No. What is it?
Oh.
So it's on film.
It's a clown.
Okay, well, fucking, that was a cheap shot. Cheap shot. What the
Okay,
heck? That
so-
was so fast. Like, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Episode title was literal. Now you see it.
Now we saw it. That was actually okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The ghost situation wasn't scary. That felt very like, it reminded me of Goosebumps, like the ghosty effect that they did on that. Not in a bad way or anything, just as far as adult horror goes, it was fine to deal with.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was certainly a lot tamer than the last episode,
Yes.
anyway, which was closer to borderline gore and guts horror. That was more sort of like light and supernaturally, which felt good.
Yeah. Before we get into the discussion, I'm going to shove in here that if you enjoy our reaction, make sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment. And I'm just going to get that out of the way before we jump into the talk about this episode. But I'm glad that we know that it's actually Dick Hallorann, the Dick Hallorann from the Overlook Hotel. Which is very interesting. How it has gave me some hope that we know he will survive this then, because he goes on to have a life.
We've got at least one body count standing.
in another fucking creepy place. Like, why he decides to go to these places, I don't know. But yeah, that was cool. I liked the realization of who the flashback kids were. For some reason, we did that flashback and then we came to the future, and I didn't even really consider why we were in the flashback. Like, and then it wasn't until obviously you realized it was because of the kids. So yeah, that was cool. I do wonder, like, I know they used that slingshot to like hit the thing, but I wonder why it was so like so well like thingy that he says it like, you know, had like an encounter with it, so like he could use it to shine. But I guess just the memory attached to the thing of fighting the monster is enough for him to use that.
Yeah. Do you think it's maybe because symbolically it hurt it somehow?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I don't know if any blood or anything got in it because it's a catapult and it was quite far away, but I'm guessing enough of his memory is there, and
yeah,
maybe it's just enough to get in contact with it.
Yeah,
but it's really cool to see that the Shining, as we know it, that it somehow can see what that is.
Yeah, and
like,
tap into it. Like, he can connect him through it. Like, and
yeah.
You know.
I almost remember like the way Dick Hallorann talks in The Shining about like people who do that, they shine, you know, and I like the idea of this light, you know, like the Eye of Sauron looking for this
like
thing.
a big beacon. Yeah.
Exactly, and it looking back going, what is that? What are you?
Yeah.
Like that's
and like
quite
plucking
cool.
him and just like pulling him towards him, almost being like, what are you? I wonder if when they're in that space where he's shining and it is like connecting to him almost, if he can hurt him in that space, or if the guy is safe in that place, because it didn't attack him or anything. It actually tried to get him to hurt himself, you know. Like so I wonder if it actually can't hurt him in that space because of the way they're connecting. Maybe it isn't even really sure how they're connecting, like you say, or like it seems like he's never encountered that before. So
no, and I would so love you to watch Doctor Sleep.
Yes, I will. Well, maybe I'll need to watch it after finishing this. Maybe that's a movie to watch directly after this.
I think what they're doing so far, because this episode felt very much like a fact-finding mission rather than anything too
like
gory.
A scary.
Or,
Yeah,
it wasn't trying to shock us. It was trying to give us lots of backstory. And I love how we're like blending worlds together here. Like we're seeing 1908, we're seeing 1935. We're obviously seeing what happens in the 60s. We're getting like a full spread across of how it has infected this town for close to like 100 years. That's awesome for me so far.
Also good to know, like we said when watching it, that some adults are aware that there is an evil entity like in the place. So even though I feel like when you watch the new movies, no adults in that, except them, obviously, when they come back, no other adults that stay in that town, have lived in that town, seem to acknowledge that it's happening. And they all, like, it's described as the town just being like, just a horrible place. Like, the longer you spend there, it's almost like you become more and more horrible and dark, and it kind of brings out the worst in everybody. So it's good to see that some people are almost immune to that, and like can still be good, and like can remember what was happening and stuff like that. So yeah, that was cool to see that. And
absolutely.
Even when she was younger, you found out she knew that when people left, they tend to forget. So someone, I feel like at that age, must have also been passing on this information to her. So yeah, some people are talking about it. Some people are aware, which is very interesting. But I almost feel like instead of them trying to do anything about it, they just try and like stay away from specific, like they knew the woods were bad and stuff, like you say. They just tend to not go places. So I wonder if they just try and like live with it and like stay away from certain things and make it into like a story they tell their kids to like try and keep them safe.
Yeah, absolutely. And why would that car, because we haven't really touched much more about that car, but why is that car all the way out there in the middle of the woods and buried so deep in such a random specific place as well?
Well, she knew about the car, right? Because that boy came into that meeting and was like, they found the car, and she was like, as if like they had something to do with it, or she had something to do with it. So
that's what I mean, like, are there places that actually the creature can't go for whatever X, Y, Z reason? Because I know I mentioned that pot a lot that they use in part 2 of the modern remake, but it had loads of like Native American symbols on it, and Mike told the story that it was a group of Native Americans who had shamans from each of the tribes had come together to put some sort of ritual on the pot. To basically contain its spirit, but one of them wasn't pure enough of heart or something, so that's why it never worked properly. So it's obvious that people in this area have known about it going back further, which is crazy because I don't actually know how long it's been here. Like we went back as far as 1908 so far, but how much further back before it potentially arrived?
I mean, I've got to say, I'm never quite sure what I learned from the movies and what is from the book. But I think the whole point is that it's always been there since like the birth of Derry. The evil entity has lived and fed on it. So I think it's just always been a part of Derry's history as far back as Derry exists in the world.
That's cool. I really need to read the book.
As far as I can remember, it is an intimidating book. The audio book is good if you're looking. If you're looking for a full-time job for a week, the audiobook's like 48 hours long. So if you're looking to listen to a book as a full-time job for a week, you can do that. But yeah, I like I was really, really surprised with the Shining crossover. Not going to lie, I didn't see that coming. At no point in any of the other It adaptations have we even hinted that there would be a Shining intercept anywhere, you know. But yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I wonder how much of this. I know that Stephen King says that a lot of his books are in the same universe and stuff, but I wonder if he was consulted at all about that, or if like with regards to Dick Hallorann and The Shining and how it would interact with it, or if they just I don't know how it works when they get the rights to like a TV show, but it's like predates anything he's written, you know, like it's not actually based on anything. I don't know how that works if he gets to like be involved in that, or if he just was like, I don't care what you do, like, you know.
I think that's definitely one I would look up once we've finished watching the series.
Yeah, I'm scared to look up anything, honestly,
yeah,
because
same.
like, yeah, because I was even scared to Google Dick Hallorann at the end of episode 2 in case something from this show popped up. I was like, no, I'm too scared in case it spoils.
Yeah, no, same. We talked yesterday about how the kid in the car looked familiar, and I didn't want to Google it just in case it told me something about like something else that's coming down the line. But
Also,
no, it's been really good so far.
In case the show tells us, because like it did basically tell us in this episode that we kept saying like maybe it's his dad, like is the time gap correct? And then it literally like he talked about his grandmother. I'm like, okay, it is the Dick Hallorann that we're talking about. So it is telling us the answers to some of our questions. So you kind of want to wait just in case it clarifies anything as you go on its own, you know, so that you find that out naturally. But yeah, so far I'm really liking it. That I feel like the episodes feel really fast. That
didn't feel like an hour. Was 50?
That's like 50 odd minutes, yeah. But yeah, I don't. The pacing of it's quite nice. It doesn't really feel like it dips or anything. And like you say, even though this episode, was more fact finding and less fear, it didn't detract from it or make it. I do worry that now the fact finding's out the way, it's going to briefly, it's going to barrel into, you know, into the storm now. But yeah, we're coming up on the halfway point now, so I feel like it's going to start stepping up.
Yeah, absolutely. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm only seeing 5 kids on the front of the Welcome to Derry. I hope that we get another Magnificent 7.
I'm also curious on how, sorry, quickly, but just looking at the 5 kids on the front, it's that girl who's not currently like hanging out with them, the one that, you know, is the friend.
Marge.
Yeah.
Marge with her patty cakes, yeah.
But she's not been involved in it so far, so...
No, but Rich is sweetener, and she is Lizzie's friend, so I can see connections to how we get them in. Yeah. I noticed how many tiny little tie-ins we're getting as well, like even little subtle things like Frances and I don't know if we learned the other woman's name, the one who owns the antique shop.
Rose.
Rose, was it? Rose.
Well, the shop was called Rose's Antiques, and I'm pretty sure when that guy left, he said, "Bye, Rose," or something like that.
Okay, well, even just a tiny little shot of them playing in the creek together, and, you know, a little harken back to part 1 of it, where they're playing in the big creek together. There's tiny little tie-in moments like that I'm quite liking. It feels very set in the Derry world that we know. I know when, like...
I do think, like you say, some of the kids are also like kind of similar in personality wise, but I do feel like they're different enough that it doesn't feel like they've just created copies of the original kids as well. They're you can see like they've definitely found like, you know, a mix of like different personalities, but I do like that they kind of seem like individual in their own right, and they're not just like, you know, here's another version of this kid, and here's another of the version of this kid type thing, you know.
Yeah. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, was Teddy's brother at the dinner table, the one that said it's so embarrassing to be your brother, the older one. He'll be a direct descendant of Stan's then, won't he?
He should be. I don't know in what way. Yeah,
they were Kersh's, so potentially Stan's dad or Stan's
maybe
grandfather, one of the two.
Maybe, Also, it's always interesting to me when they've got like an older brother like that, and I guess it's so okay, now that I'm saying this, I can understand why, but he's talking about, you know, scary things, like he's asking his dad, and his dad's immediately like, you know, blaming it on the comic books, and the brother like is just like, what are you talking about? But I'm thinking, because of the time jump every time this thing comes around, there's a whole bunch of kids that go through their childhood and never experience any of the evil things, and if you're just unlucky enough to be a certain kind of age group, not that it doesn't go for older kids or like even adults and stuff like that, but it definitely seems to be pre-teens. 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds. I said that in a really odd, jumbled up way, but you know what I mean? Where they seem to be like the peak age of like getting involved with it. So I guess if his big brother like has not had any experience with it, he would just be like, what are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, because it would have been asleep when he was that age.
yeah, he wouldn't have
Yeah.
encountered it when he was younger, and he may encounter it now, but it's less likely, and they're less susceptible to it as they get older, I guess, because they're, you know, you lose your bit of your imagination, and it does feed on the fears which come from a vivid imagination of a child, you know, so.
Yeah, completely. I know it's probably just because kids are, you know, younger people are easier to scare, but I remember it says to Bev in part 1, like, children taste so much better when they're afraid.
Yeah.
Like, or children are the best, all that
It's
tasty,
like a
tasty
purer fear or something that they've got, yeah. Also, like, I feel like it's easier to become what a child fears, because children fear very literal things. Like, you know, the boy that's scared of lepers, or like one of them scared of, like, you know, or specifically clowns as well. But adults' fears are very different, and like trying to play out an adult's fear of, I can't pay my mortgage next month.
yeah.
You know, it's like, it's slightly different. I don't know why adults have I'm mostly joking about that, but like, it's children's fears are easier to embody, I feel like, and have are more vivid for children. But it's the imagination factor, like adults lose that as they grow up in the world. So I think it's just like that sweet age that it seems to catch them at, you know. But yeah. Anyway, that was a long discussion, but I think it's good to have these talks at the end of them and go into all the points that we've.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the reasons I enjoy watching films so much with you, because there's that kind of meeting of the minds with our friendship when we watch stuff, and it's good to discuss them. I know, emotions.
Shut up.
But no, if you made it this far, thank you very, very much. Like Emma said earlier, if you're still here as well, like, subscribe, ring the tiny little bell at the bottom. We really appreciate it. And if there's anything we missed from this episode, please not so slow. If there's anything we missed from this episode, pop it in the comments and let us know, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, preferably do not spoil stuff, obviously, but yeah, feel free to correct us, or, you know, fill us in on anything that we're maybe missing, or just outright wrong, you know. that has been known to happen.
It has, and I've actually learned so much good stuff from Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte because of you guys in the comments. So yeah, thank you.
At the end of the day, we're only like humans, so we can only watch things as an initial reaction and have a reaction to it and a thought process behind it. And it could be that 2 episodes down the line we're like, oh, we were way off. Do you know what I mean? But that's the good thing. Yeah, that's the good thing about watching and reacting to these things as you go, because it's good to look back and see like where your thought process was going, and then where the show like zoom, like, you know, zip to a left instead of a right, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, was not following that, but yes. Okay, we're good. We out.
We're out. Catch you later.
See you next time.